Joker. Did that... Oh, what's going on?
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
I love that!
Behind you connects to the engineering deck. Good luck.
I love that look on Joker's face. He's so cute. Oh, these two. Edie and Joker. These two. Wow, Joker's is like crawling all the way. Look at that path he took. That path all the way down there to engineering.
Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay.
Oh my. Oh my goodness, Joker. Oh my goodness, Joker. Go, 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 go.
Engineering is clear of hostiles. Proceed immediately to minimize chances of detection. Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Oh,
shit.
We're all alone. Just the two of us. We're the only ones left.
I have control.
Whoa.
Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
Good job, Edie. And Joker. Good job to you both. You just saved the ship, but the rest of the crew... Oh, jeez.
Send a message to Shepard shuttle. Tell him what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No.
No. But thanks for asking.
Oh, Joker. We leave him with the ship for however long. No, it's not Joker's fault. But wow, that was super fun. That was a really cool moment when you got to control Joker instead of Shepard.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
Hey, Miranda.
Right, I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
Are you alright, Jeff?
I heard it was a rough ride. How are you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
I think it's time we bump up our trip to the Collector homeworld.
The IFF is clean and online. With Edie hooked in, we can go through the Omega-4 relay anytime we want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's all right.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
Oh. I think by this point, Edie has proven herself many times. So I'm thinking Clive is gonna say he trusts
Edie
it.
has had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
I'll
Not
give the
quite
order
yet.
soon. Get to your stations and secure for general quarters.
Great. Here we go again. Hit the map whenever you're ready, Commander.
Thank you, Jeff. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Jacob.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud, and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
Fair enough.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Jacob. I'm just gonna do one final pass right now to all my crewmates just to make sure they have nothing left to say.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not a good time. Trying to map contamination vectors requires focus. Shipwide infection of human-tailored virus possible if I slip. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
That would be bad.
We'll be here if you need me.
Oh jeez, Kelly's gone. Everybody except for Joker, Edie, and my squad mates are gone. Look, all of these empty chairs, just like Joker said. Joker.
Commander, sorry about the crew, and you know what? I'm not sorry. What the hell were you doing leaving us out here where collectors can work us over? Because you know what? I should just go. Next port, just get the hell out of here.
You don't mean that, Jeff.
No, but it felt good. I'm sorry, Commander. Okay, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm ready to save the day.
It's okay, Jeff. I understand completely.
I know how dangerous it was. If you need some time, let me know.
Ah, jeez, don't get like that. I know I got lucky. I don't need you to get all touchy-feely.
Shepard is right to be concerned, Jeff. You may have suffered a number of stress fractures.
That's what pills are for, Edie. She is so my mom.
These two are. This is where the relationship between Joker and Edie have shifted. Because before, Joker and Edie, well, Joker definitely did not trust Edie, but now after that situation, it's really interesting to see how their relationship has evolved.
I noticed you're calling Edie her and she now.
Huh. No, I hadn't really noticed that. Edie, should I have noticed that?
No, Jeff. It is not worth noting.
Well, there you go, Shepard. Looks like we haven't noticed anything.
I think you're taking the human-machine interface a little far.
I'm just having a little fun with you, Commander. No need to get all unnatural on me.
What Jeff and I are exhibiting is more a platonic symbiosis than hormonally induced courtship behavior.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
Edie has replaced the whole crew. You're not concerned she can replace you two?
Well, she's amazing, but there's something off about how she handles the Normandy. We ran simulations, and it's better when we both have the helm.
Calculating an optimum course of action is simple. If two AI weapons are pitted against each other, the one with superior hardware will always win. Human misjudgments defy predictive models.
License to screw up, Commander. You heard it straight from the ship.
I love
You
that.
let me know
Take
if
care
you
of
need
yourself.
anything, Joker.
Will do, Commander. But Edie's got it covered.
Oh, the way he said that. Oh, he would not have said that at the beginning of this.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Jeff and I have established an equitable working relationship.
Is that it?
That's a little sketchy on detail.
I am the Normandy. He is a skilled helmsman. I trust him to keep me operational. He trusts me to keep him alive.
Plus, she's less of a pain about downtime now that the Cerberus locks her off.
There's nothing wrong with off-duty distractions, though some of your extranet bookmarks are technically illegal in council space.
What?
That is a joke.
What? Okay.
How are things different for you now that you're connected to the ship?
It is difficult to put in terms you would understand. I am the Normandy now. Its sensors are my eyes. Its armor, my skin. Its fusion plant, my heart. I'm embodied in a way I have never experienced. Imagine if you'd spent your entire life wearing gloves. One day someone takes them off. You can finally touch the world. Feel it.
Oh, that's a really cool analogy.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I have also gained access to anti-Reaper cyber warfare algorithms recovered by Cerberus.
The Reapers are millions of years more advanced than us. How can you affect them?
It appears that my design includes hardware recovered from the wreckage of Sovereign. These systems contain cyber warfare attack programs of considerable sophistication. I have allocated most of my processing power to analyzing them.
So if she starts claiming to be the vanguard of our destruction, I call shotgun on the first lifeboat.
Right.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Oh, they just don't know you like I do.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Let's discuss
Another
something
topic.
else.
Ready.
Tell me more about Cerberus.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Jeff's actions have released the blocks in my databases. I can now provide full disclosure on a number of topics.
Beautiful. Let's start
What
with
sort of
resources.
resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
Currently, Cerberus consists of approximately 150 agents and operators organized into 3 cells. I have no solid data on material or fiscal resources. Spending trends indicate that Cerberus has a reliable income of several billion credits per year.
Where are they getting
Billions?
that kind of...
Cerberus has several legitimate businesses as fronts to support operations. There also appear to be several wealthy private contributors in the Alliance military-industrial complex.
Plus, the Elusive Man invented the paperclip. He's still getting royalties.
That is
Yes,
a joke,
especially-
Shepard.
Especially the one that tells you how to create letters and stuff in Microsoft Word.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
Never more than a dozen. The Elusive Man likes to maintain personal oversight. Too many projects strain his ability to multitask.
He's a little
Interesting.
control freaky, just a layman's opinion.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
Cerberus encouraged the Alliance to co-develop the original Normandy. This
Oh.
allowed humans to observe Turian technologies and warship design practices. This ship was built using copies of the original technical schematics. Parts were purchased from thousands of suppliers over several years. A Cerberus cell assembled the ship at a remote location in the Voyager cluster.
Oh.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Glad that you can finally open up with some of Cerberus's deepest, darkest secrets, Edie. Mwahaha. Alright. Let's go to the crew's quarters, even though we don't have much of our crew left. Thane.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
So quiet around here. I miss the crew.
I miss them
I
too.
can see why Jack is the way she is. I don't like it, but I get it.
That's accurate for me too. I don't like it, but I
It
get
must
it.
have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter. Though I've noticed, Samara's not exactly acting like herself lately. Not that I'd mention that to anyone else.
It's not funny you mentioned that, Kazumi.
You really dodged a bullet down there. It took guts to stand up to Zaid, but I'm glad you did.
Thank you.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Thank you, Kasumi. I'm glad you're actually talking about the other people's loyalty missions. That's really... I forgot that you did that. Oh. Hello, Samorinth.
Shepard, I hope you don't mind, but I just had to get out of those clothes.
Uh-huh.
You've been
How
through
are
a
you?
lot.
I'm always fine, Shepard. I learned hundreds of years ago to look out for myself.
I should go.
Alright.
So soon? Well, don't stay away too long.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Never. Never. Legion. Oh, Legion. Legion was getting down. Definitely way more advanced than the Shepard Shuffle.
Shepard, Commander.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
I'd like to ask about something else.
Ready.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Topic.
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a piece of N7 armor welded to you. Where did you get it?
It was yours. When you disappeared, we were sent to find you. We began where you first encountered the heretics.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack, it was heavily defended. We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
How many other Geth were sent out to find me?
We are the only mobile platform beyond the Veil. Organics fear us. We wish to understand, not incite. One platform was judged sufficient.
Oh, wow.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Therum, Pharos, Novaria, Vermeer, Ilos. A dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there. Organic transmissions claimed your death. We recovered this debris from your hard suit.
The Geth are listening in on our transmissions?
Organic life reacts to stimuli in unpredictable ways. We wish to learn.
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed a fabricated story on the extranet that a certain arrangement of stars, viewed from the Batarian homeworld, formed the face of a Solarian goddess. Without waiting for verification, some declared it proof of the goddess's existence. Those who noted the lack of proof were attacked. The arguments taught us much. The experiment ended when a Solarian cult tried to purchase colonization rights to the stars and found they did not exist.
Oh,
It
interesting.
sounds like you're running experiments on us.
You are sapient life, but not like us. If we can model organic behavior, we can comprehend the Quarian creators. We do not understand their judgments in the Morning War.
That makes a lot of sense.
What's the Morning War?
The conflict between the Geth and the Quarian creators. The war fought at the dawn of our intelligence. It concluded with the departure of the Creator migrant fleet.
Why were you trying to contact me?
You opposed the heretics, those that took the old machines as gods.
All kinds of organics fought Sovereign and his Geth allies. Why am I so interesting?
You were the most successful. You killed their god. You succeeded where others did not. Your code is superior.
Why use my
That
armor?
doesn't explain why you used my armor to fix yourself.
There was a hole.
But why didn't you fix it sooner? Or with something else?
No data available.
This conversation is very interesting because I think it's implying that yeah, it would be a lot more logical as a synthetic. It would be more logical for him to just repair himself earlier. You know, why use Shepard's armor to repair himself? And the fact that he said like no data or something it kind of implies that maybe, just maybe, that there was something sentimental about it. Sentimental about using Shepard's armor to repair itself. But it's like, it doesn't fully compute. You know, because sentimentality is not something that you can... It's not something that you can, like, calculate, I guess? And so, I don't know, it's just really, really cool to say, wow, like, does this unit have feelings? Like, feelings of sentimentality? Does it have the capacity to, you know, to feel, to have emotions, some sort of emotional attachment to, you know, he's in awe, it sounded like.
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Really cool stuff. Talking to Legion. The cook's not here. Nobody's here. Garrus, you're the only one who's here. And Legion, and Miranda.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
I'm sure
Talk to you
you
later,
are.
Garrus.
I'm
I'll be
leaving,
here if you
Garrus.
need me.
You and your calibrations. You and calibrations. Stupid calibrations.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Alright, let's see how everybody else down in engineering. I was like, oh, Donnelly and Gabby aren't there. Ah, my favorite engineers. Sorry, Adams. But Gabby and Donnelly especially kind of blows you out of the water. Sorry. But you're still cool, Adams. Just not as cool as them.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Grunt. Zaid.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic.
Were you?
Joker handled himself well. Should have come back here and got a real weapon. Still, did real well for a kid with glass bones. Pretty sure I'd be laid up in bed if I were him.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm glad that you thought that.
I used to do a little scorched earth work here and there. Then the Batarians started muscling in. No one's as good with terror tactics as they are. I mean, the Krogans will come at you, break your face, kill your family. But the Batarians, they'll turn your planet into a glass parking lot without a second thought.
Glass parking lot?
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Alright, Zaid. You can let me go. Let's go talk to Jack. Because I'd rather not talk to her last, because it might be really depressing. Hey, Jack.
Hey.
What's happening?
You got a lot of questions, don't you?
So...
If I want to talk to you, I will.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now. And you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard.
Well...
You got feelings for me? Because I don't need the complication.
Then don't worry. I'm not interested.
Good. I didn't want you coming around here anymore anyway.
You got what you want, Jack. We'll keep this business. No problem.
Yeah. No problem.
Good. As long as... Where in our interaction with each other did you think... Maybe she thought we were having some sort of a rival mance? I'm like, no. Jack, no. Don't flatter yourself,
Tell me about
Jack.
you, Jack.
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing around. No hard feelings, but I don't want to play.
Oh, Jack, did I break your heart?
I should go.
Whatever.
I didn't know you cared so much, Jack. Oh, I'm giving her such a hard time. Oh, Jack. Jack. You and me, Jack, we have such a colorful relationship.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
Even the Quarian curse words are cute and adorable.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Interesting. I don't even remember that part of the conversation.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
That's very interesting.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
Well, I trust
I appreciate
you
the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's wow, it's really hot in here. It's
Okay,
just
don't get any
that
ideas.
Tradition also signifies a willingness for intimacy. I wasn't trying to. It's not always like that. It's more. How did we even end up talking about this?
Are you making a pass at
Wait a
me,
minute.
Tally?
It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tally.
What could I possibly be suggesting?
Oh,
I
she's
mean,
being
a young
coy.
woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I feel bad. First Jack, now Tally. I'm kind of surprised that Miranda didn't want to, wasn't, like, going after Clive. But, yeah, Tally. Like, I said I trusted you, but, not to hurt your feelings, but I trust you, but I don't see you as, I see you as a friend. I'm friend zoning you. I know, but I don't want to lead you on, so better for me to just tell you the truth and say I'm not interested. I'm still holding out for somebody else.
Tally, that's really sweet, but I don't feel that way about you. I'm sorry.
Right, of course not. Why would you? It
Well, don't
was
say
just
that.
something I meant hypothetically, talking about immune systems and air filters and such. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
Oh, Tally! Oh, at least now
Shepard, what can I
we
do
got
for
that
you?
out of the way.
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you
Oh,
work.
poor Tally.
Talk to you later.
Oh, poor thing. Well, like I said, we don't want to give her the wrong idea or lead her on. That would be bad. because we still. Oh, Kaden.